Hello my loves, and welcome back to Scent Essence. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I don't know how much I'm going to be posting anymore, but I hope you're all still there, and I'm just happy to be making a video again. I missed talking about perfume. So I wanted to do a video sharing with you my empties from 2025. I only started collecting my empties maybe halfway through the year last year, so I probably had a few more, but these are the ones that I've gathered so far. So Ocean de Gioia, my beloved Ocean de Gioia from Armani, which is possibly being discontinued. I have heard rumors of this. Let me know if you can confirm. I love this perfume. I thoroughly enjoyed wearing it, and I can't decide if I want to repurchase. The fact that it might be discontinued kind of makes me want to, just in case I do ever decide I do start to really crave it again. It was a really good freshie for me, and I love my freshies, but I sometimes struggle to find ones that really work on me. And this one really worked on me and for me. It's a really fresh, shampoo-y, aquatic scent. And it doesn't lean soapy. To me, it really feels like shampoo and not soap. And it reminds me of that scent that comes from your freshly washed hair, and it's your wet hair, not dry hair, but wet hair. And yeah, it makes me feel really clean, and yeah, it doesn't feel very oceanic to me. I've said this before, even though it's called Ocean de Gioia, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful aquatic freshie. I also finished this macaron rosé from Le Monde Gourmand, which to me is a dupe of Un Jardin sur le Toit. I don't know, I couldn't remember that for a second. So the name is a little misleading. It's a fresh cut grass garden on the rooftop. I think that's what it actually means in French, like rooftop garden. So yeah, fresh cut grass. There's an apple note that to me doesn't really distinctly smell of apple, but gives this almost like honeyed, crisp sweetness. It's beautiful. It is the epitome of spring. I'm kind of talking about the original here, and this is like a 90%, 95% dupe. So yeah, it was just really easy to wear. These are so affordable, so I just kind of ran through it, and I would use it to top up whenever I would wear Un Jardin sur le Toit. But I don't think I'll repurchase, just because, yeah, I love the original even more, and I think I'll just stick to that and repurchase that. Then we have Kayali Maui in a bottle, the banana perfume. I did really enjoy this. It has a really lovely dry down that has this smooth, kind of creamy, velvety, like sandalwood vanilla base, and you get the banana more so throughout the opening and the mid, but it retains this sweetness through the dry down. I liked it, but I don't think I will repurchase. I don't know, the Kayali perfumes, I enjoy them for a little while, but I haven't found one that I really feel like is me and that I want to keep wearing and wearing and wearing. So maybe I will discover one or test one day that does, but for now they're just kind of fun to try. So yeah, I enjoyed that. This is my travel size of mellow musks from Mith fragrances, and I love this so much. I got this travel size to test it out, and I loved it. I ordered the full size. I have the full size, and I am probably like, there's probably like 70% of the bottle left, so there's a dent in that one already. And I'll probably keep repurchasing it if I run out of that full bottle as well. But yeah, this is just a lovely, airy coconut vanilla scent. It has this like wafer-like quality. I think there's some kind of wafer note, maybe, or maybe it's toffee. I can't remember. But it does have this kind of whipped and wafer quality. I don't know why I think of wafer. I don't think I've ever smelled a fragrance where that's the word that I think of, but I really do. It's like, oh, you know those Dutch cookies, the stroopwafels? I have no idea if I'm saying that right. Let me know. But do you guys know what I'm talking about? It kind of reminds me of that in a way. Yeah, it's really, really lovely and just so airy and cloud-like, and just creates the most beautiful scent bubble. And yeah, I love it. This is my travel size of extra milk, and I did end up purchasing the full bottle. This is a lovely skin scent. I have been really into musky, simple skin scents recently, and you guys, guess what? I think I might have said before in previous videos that I was like searching for my version of Glossier U, because Glossier U was a little too peppery for me. But I tested it again recently, and for whatever reason I loved it this time around. I didn't get as much of that pepperiness, I don't know why, but I ended up getting a bottle of that too. So I enjoy both of them though. I do find them different. I find Glossier U, you know, it has that iris, that smooth kind of iris note that feels a little bit deeper in a way, and like the slightest bit earthy, but in a clean way. That kind of like carrot scent. It's so beautiful. I love it. And then this is a little bit more of like just very clean skin. It doesn't have that iris quality to it. So yeah, they're both lovely in different ways, and they both make me feel just clean and fresh, and they're not overpowering for those days where I just want to smell good, but I don't want to be overpowered or exhausted, overstimulated by my scent. So yeah, love this. Okay, and then there's this one, which I'm holding up for a minute because it doesn't stand up. That is a KKW fragrance, which I know is so random, but you guys, this was like one of my signature scents before I really started getting into like collecting different perfumes. I just had a couple perfumes, and this was one of them. I walked into an Ulta one day. I don't know, I must have been like 19 or something. I don't know, it feels like I was really young. I walked into an Ulta. I just love to smell things. They had these displayed right in the front, I remember, and there's 3, I think. There's like one for each Kardashian sister, which really means nothing to me. I just wanted to smell them, so I smelled them and I fell in love with this scent. And this is how I know that I've always been a white floral lover. Before I even really knew, I didn't even know the notes of this. I didn't know. I just loved it. And this is such a beautiful gardenia scent. It's just gardenia done in the most dewy, fresh way. This is, I think, kind of a controversial scent. I don't know, a lot of people don't like this scent. But I know, I guess that's normal with white florals in general. A lot of people just don't like super strong white florals. So yeah, but I never see anyone talk about this, and I just have always been obsessed with it, and it's discontinued. So I've gotten a few off of Mercari, and I just keep them for nostalgia purposes, mostly because when I smell this, it just feels like me, because for a while it was like the only perfume that I wore, and it still has the same effect on me now. Like I could wear it at any time and just feel amazing, feel like me. So yeah, let me know if anyone else has heard of this or tried this. I finished this bottle, and then I have, I think, 2 more that I kind of just save. For a while I was just saving this, and then I was like, you know what, Sila, just wear it. You have 2 other bottles, backup bottles. Just go through one of them at least. So I did, and it's just so easy for me to run through them because I love them so much. And then I have this sample that I finished called Nuda Veritas. And this was really nice. It's a salty jasmine, I believe. It's been a while since I smelled this. It kind of reminded me of my Hermes Eau de Merveille Blue. Just, I think because of the saltiness, honestly, that like marine saltiness. This is much more kind of sparkling and lighter scent though. I just felt like I have my Eau de Merveille Blue, and that's enough for me in terms of like a salty aquatic perfume. This definitely has more going on though, and I do really like it. I just think, I don't know, I think I'll decide when I run out of my Eau de Merveille Blue if I want to repurchase that or maybe get a full bottle of the Nuda Veritas. So yeah, this was fun to try. Let me know if you've tried this. Another salty perfume. This is Wood Sage and Sea Salt from Jo Malone. I actually went through 2 of these little ones, I think. I'm not sure where the other one went, but this is really nice. You all know it. I'm sure you've smelled it before. It feels like a walk on a cold beach, and there's kind of a cold biting air like blowing against your face, and you can smell the salty air from the ocean and like a little bit of that brininess. And there's some sage bushes in the background and driftwood. But I did end up ordering this perfume called Mineral from Quince, however you pronounce that brand, which is, I think, a dupe of this perfume. And I wanted to just try a different version because, as you all know, this doesn't last very long. And I just was curious to try something different, and I like the bottles from Quince. So when that comes in, maybe I'll make a video. I have to make a video of like the new perfumes in my collection because there's been a lot of changes. But lastly we have Fresh Cream, and this is a beautiful, subtle lactonic scent. I think it's another one that people either really love or hate, kind of like Blanche Bette, because I think people just in general either really love or really hate lactonic notes. And I love Blanche Bette and I love this. I find it really subtle. Like I said, it's almost like a skin scent, whereas Blanche Bette is a little bit more powerful. There's a lot more going on. This just feels kind of like it smells a little bit like a pastry with like a cream filling inside or something. So it's lactonic to me in like a pastry sense, in this creamy, light, fluffy way. And it's just, for me, when I'm craving something gourmand, this kind of gives me that. But for me, it's refined and subtle, and it is simple. It's not super complex, but yeah, it's just a gourmand and a lactonic scent that really works for me. So I will keep repurchasing this. I already have another little bottle like this, and they're very easy to run through because they are eau de toilettes. So I'll probably be keeping this in rotation forever. So my loves, those are all my empties. The more I look at this Ocean de Gioia, the more I'm like, I need to keep her in my life. Let me know, guys. Let me know if you know about the discontinuation. Because if it is being discontinued, I think I might need to get it. Just in case. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I miss you all. Please let me know how you're doing in the comments. Let me know your scent of the day or a recent empty that you've finished, or if you've tried any of the ones that I talked about today, your thoughts on them, anything at all. I just love talking to you guys and I miss it so much. And I don't know when I'll be back on, but hopefully soon. So until then, everyone, take care. Bye.